want to talk a little bit about the e-collar. So when I'm putting the e-collar on, when I'm initially starting training with it, I still put on his regular training collar. Again, I want it all the way at the top, right at the base of his ears. And then I make sure the collar is on. The way that you turn it on is you're going to connect both of the red dots, connect them together, and you're going to see a green light come on. See how it was red? That means I was turning it off. So when it turns green, it's on. And then the on button for the controller is this blue one. So when I page him, it says black P at the top here on the gray, and you'll be able to hear it vibrating when you press the page. The shock is going to be on the side. On the N and the C, neutral means you're only shocking like one time, and the C is going to mean that you're shocking it consistently. So there's 127 volts for this shock collar. So the way that I view it is 1 is at 10, 20 is at 2, 30 is at 3. So you kind of just go up like that. So if I'm at 40, it means I'm at level 4. So it's just a good way to stay consistent. When I put the e-collar on Vader, I'm going to put it between the training collar and his regular collar. And essentially all you want to do is have this be nice and tight so that you can only get 2 finger lengths between it, but not loose enough so that when you page him, it doesn't work. So the actual, like where it's sending in the page or the vibration, you don't want it directly on his vocals. You want it somewhere between the edge of his vocal and the side of his ear, not on top. And again, it could be on this side as well. But that's where I place it, and it works really well. And it's, again, when I'm using the pager or the shock, I'm going to use it the same way that I would use my correctional bop. It's going to be a quick page. See how his ears just perked up? So I just gave him a little vibrate. And you can hear it if you hold it up to your ear, the vibrate. You can even feel it on your hand. All it's doing is just stimulating a little bit. So that's a great way to start off. And then as I adapt him to the e-collar, I take off his regular training collar. Good boy, Vader. And I'm just using the e-collar for control. So right now, he is responding really well to the page, and he does respond really well to the shock. I have noticed that he does get a little intimidated by the shock. So sometimes I'll even bring it back to just this regular leash with the e-collar so that I can use it simultaneously as I'm going, and he can feel it both, and I don't have to have both collars on. You can have both collars on, and you can switch from one to the other so that you're kind of remembering to use the e-collar and training yourself along with him on how to use it. So it's just such a great tool to be able to expand your training into farther horizons past the 6 feet that you have with the leash. And you can really hone in his skills and really get him to receive training so well at a distance as well.